Hey, how you doing? This is going to be a video lesson on Whorehouse Blues by Motorhead. I've been meaning to do a lesson on this for a while, and got some time here, so let's get it done. Okay, so I'll do the first few measures with the song, and then we'll break down all the parts.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so this song is in key of A. It's tuned down a half step lower, so it's a half step down standard tuning. Okay, so we're down to E flat tuning. So we're starting off on the A. It's going to be an A chord, but what you want to do is hammer it on right away, and then hit two more. Now the riff that it starts off on. Now there's two variations to this. We're going to play the intro. The intro, I'll explain it to you. So I'm doing my A. The first thing I'm going to do is hit a C note on the A string there. It's a 3rd fret. And then back to the A. Then I hit another A. A, G, that's a G note. Back to A. Then I go back on a hammer on a C, back to the A, G, and back to A there. Then I'm hitting two more A's, and then, coming up with an open A string, sliding up. 3rd finger is on my 5th fret of the D string. All I'm doing is just simply sliding into my blues scale. Position 1. Open D string, sliding up open A string, sliding up on my D string from 5 to 7 with my 3rd finger. Then grabbing the 5th fret on my G, which is the 3rd string, and finishing off on the 7th fret on the G. Oops. That finishes off the riff. Okay, so we got so I had two more A's and then do my slide. We got so it'll take you a while if you're newer on guitar, but that's the way that part goes. Now the next thing we do is we jump to just a blues progression, a D, open D string. Then I got my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the G, playing them at the same time. So I'm moving up 1 and then I'm adding my 3rd finger to the G string as well, but on the 4th fret, 2 and. So we got 1 and 2 and then go up to the 5th fret with my pinky, 3 and then back to the 1st finger note there. So we got 1 and 2 and back and 3 and back to the 4th fret, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, so we got we go back to the riff, but now here things change a bit. We're going to do the same thing, but instead of going to C, we're actually going to go to G instead. So all we've done is we've replaced the C with a G, so that means we're going to hit the G twice this time. Okay, so we've just replaced it. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and G, G, C, G, back to open. Now we only do it once this time. In the intro we did it twice. This time we're just going to do it once and go back to it. Okay, so what we've done now, after we've done that repetition again, we go to the E. This is all based on a 12-bar blues in the key of A. Okay, so we've gone to our E section. Now we're doing the same thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we got a walk up there. So what's happening is the same frets. Second fret, this time I got an open E string. Second fret on my A, 1 and then the 4th fret, 2 and 5th fret, 3 and 4 and then we do it again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and but what we do is we walk it up. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then back in. Then back into the riff. Do you know what I mean? So those are the 3 parts. And then during the solo it's just a verse that goes over it. So I'm just going to play it out for you. Just so you can see all the parts work together, and I'll kind of say what we're doing at the time.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, we're going to go to C first. Back riff.
Come from the gutter, wrong side of the tracks. You know the music
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it repeats again. And those are all the parts to Whorehouse Blues. So just listen to the song, you can hear where they all come in. Just grab a piece of paper, call this intro, which we only play at the beginning with the C section. Okay, and then we got our verse, kind of part 1, and then part 2 for the verse, and then that's like your little blues chorus, right? And now the solo is all based on your blues positions. So you're going to want to know your 5 positions of blues scales. I do have a video lesson on the first 3 positions, and I will make a video on the rest. That way, when it's time to do the solo, you'll kind of have an understanding of what frets or sections of frets to use for your positions. So check out my video lesson on the blues scale positions 1, 2, and 3 in the key of A, which is the key that we're in right now, and then we can work on the solo. I'll do another video lesson on the solo. I hope that helped everybody. Thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any more questions, send me a message, and we'll get a video lesson on the solo up as soon as possible. Thanks a lot.